First of all, congratulate yourself for showing the courage that you have, for beginning this challenging journey of rebuilding your self-worth, for choosing every single day to no longer participate in self-betrayal. Your individual effort and healing contributes to humanity's healing. Your example and your newfound confidence, assertiveness, and happiness inspires others. Here are some really great signs that you are healing from narcissistic abuse. You'll have developed an unflinching certainty in your ability to discern what's good for you and what isn't. You'll recognize much sooner when you're being manipulated by guilt, by shame, or by passive-aggressive behavior. You become very comfortable with setting healthy boundaries. You clearly define your limits, and you lovingly and assertively communicate to people what you will and won't do. You'll recognize sooner when you're not confronting reality about someone's questionable behavior. You'll simply respect yourself enough to leave situations that just don't make you feel good anymore. You'll sooner feel discomfort about being in denial. You'll feel absolutely worthy and deserving of being heard, of being valued. You'll also understand that you are not half a person looking for someone else to complete you. You'll recognize your previous people-pleasing behaviors as toxic. You'll also recognize that your inability to say no contributed to you attracting people who took advantage of you. You'll have no issues understanding that all relationships are a two-way street and that there are consequences to actions. You will no longer minimize or make excuses for someone else's repeatedly bad behavior. The characteristics that you will now admire is someone's willingness to grow, someone's enthusiasm to evolve with you. You won't tolerate energetic ambiguity or walking on eggshells. And you'll feel confident about lovingly confronting someone with whatever questions and uncertainty you might have. You will have developed a discipline with your empathy, and you will understand that compassion, first and foremost, needs to extend to yourself. And you won't feel bad for disconnecting from toxic people which you may have found appealing previously. A lot of the qualities that you previously found very attractive may start to repel you. You'll begin losing interest in relationships that are based on power plays, mind games, being mysterious, or vague communication, which leaves you in a constant state of confusion. You won't be susceptible to superficial charm, flattery, or praise. You'll be able to assess situations more objectively, and you certainly won't invest your emotions in relationships that make you feel drained, confused, exhausted, in doubt, or questioning your self-worth. You'll adopt a zero tolerance towards someone criticizing the way you look, your weight, your education, your achievements. You won't fear your insecurities being exploited. You'll understand that your vulnerabilities and supposedly your flaws are precisely what makes you lovable. You will no longer betray your gut instinct, and you will completely trust yourself to make whatever decision is necessary to make at that time. Signs of healing from narcissistic abuse also include you beginning to trust life again, you knowing the difference between walls and healthy boundaries. You'll realize that you're not here to rescue or to save anybody. In fact, we are each responsible for working on ourselves. Your life won't revolve around trying to gain someone's approval, attention, affection, and love. And you won't be addicted to trying to gain someone's favor. Sacrificing your plans, dreams, and preferences repeatedly and consistently will be a deal breaker. And relationships won't be based on you trying to prove your loyalty. In fact, all your new relationships will begin to be a place of genuine sincerity, authenticity, transparency, and mutual heartfelt sharing, and not fear, uncertainty, neediness, desperation, or insecurity. You'll begin to notice that your intuition and your self-love and your self-worth and your self-confidence will skyrocket. And yes, this sounds like a destination, but healing from narcissistic abuse is a journey. And there will be days where you feel like you've taken 2 steps forward, but then you've gone 10 steps back. So on those days, be kind and patient with yourself. Healing from narcissistic abuse is not a destination. And the most empowering sign that you are healing from narcissistic abuse is when you develop a knowing that you will no longer diminish your wisdom, your gifts, your talents, your uniqueness to accommodate someone else's ignorance and limited or distorted perception of you. You will notice such a significant change to the quality of your life, and you'll see that the contrast that you experienced has brought you a lot of wisdom. You'll look back and you won't even recognize the amazing person that you've become, the amazing person that you always were, but you never knew.